We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Heat and the Texas Rangers. Number 75 makes his big league debut right after this. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
So stepping in, John Jenkins. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the left fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Standing in now, Andy Budd. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Coming to the plate now, Ryan trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with one away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
To the plate now, Fred Dick.
2-1.
Very high, 2-1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Number 75, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Digging in, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, and he misses it.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
At the plate, Hunter Cole. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Count even at 2-2. Pause, now the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Andres stands at first with 1 out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In now, Joey Gallo. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. We are still scoreless. So striding forward now, Carl Morgan, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Two and 2 the count. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Coming to the plate now, John Queen. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Nobody out, runner on first. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. Odor. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. At the plate, Arthur Ayers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
There's a shot out to right center field. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And the runner back safely. Runner at second here with one man out. At the plate now, Garrett Kennedy. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. All even now, 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
He's set. Here's the throw, and he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base.
Number 14.
Into the box now, number 14. He readies for his first plate appearance. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Away right. Cole is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. The Heat are out on top, 1-0. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hit down the line at first, and that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No one out with a runner at second. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
So now to the plate, Rougned Odor. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Hit hard to short, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now batting, John Jenkins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 3-2 now. Andy Budd will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in for his second at bat, Andy Budd. He flew out in his last at bat. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Ready now, Ryan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Fred Dick. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Striding forward now is the DH, Carl Morgan. He drew a walk his first time up. The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now at the plate, John Wayne 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Colby Allard is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in now, Arthur Ayers. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. Garrett Kennedy will be next. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Left fielder.
Now at the plate, Garrett Kennedy. Here's the 1-1. He's running. Strike taken to throw. is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 1-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2. Stepping into the box, number 14. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball well outside.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Hit out towards second. Odor towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Nova Scotia is on top 6-0. Digging in, Ronald Guzman.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
To 2-2 now. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Elvis Andrus is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, and it's always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within 1 grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
To the plate now, Hunter Cole. And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Skied into very shallow right. Jenkins has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Texas, Joey Gallo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 2-1. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kennedy is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. Now a 6-2 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder John Jenkins. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
In now, Andy Budd. Hard hit at third. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready once again, Ryan. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing, high drive deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game. At the plate, Fred Dick. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air now, out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box, Carl Morgan. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
From the stretch. Hit out toward second. Fielded by Odor. And it's in time to get him, but they do play to run on the play.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Digging in once again, John Wayne. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Heat on top 9-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
So now to the plate, Danny Santana. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ryan is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Todd Frazier now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Ayers is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Jesse Chavez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Arthur Ayers. And it's 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Garrett Kennedy. This is line to left. Gallo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Number 14.
Digging in now, number 14. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
And it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, John Jenkins. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The third baseman, number 13, Andy Budd.
To the plate now, Andy Budd hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rougned Odor.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Striding into the box, Ronald Guzman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping up is the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Ryan.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A bouncer to the left side, and a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. In now, Fred Dick. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is popped up near second base. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Carl Morgan. A couple of walks for him thus far. A 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Hunter Cole. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
The designated hitter, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
In now, Willie Calhoun. And this will be fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
At the plate now, Joey Gallo. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. And he lays off again, ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fouled off. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
High in the air out to center field. Ryan is there, 2 gone. And this throw gets away from him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Now batting,
Standing in, Danny Santana. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll work just 5 2/3 but does leave with the lead. Derek Bones will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Derek Bones.
So now to the plate, Todd Frazier.
Ball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2 and 2.
3 runs already home here. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 9-5. Brett Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. John Wayne. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gallo is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Second baseman, Arthur.
Striding in, Arthur Ayers. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Kennedy.
Into the box, Garrett Kennedy. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the 2nd baseman, Rougned Odor.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Elvis Andrus. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in, Hunter Cole. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. So a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. This is foul right side. Another payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. Rangers leave one. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Cody Allen will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Cody Allen.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 14. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The right fielder, number 7, John Jenkins.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Standing in now, John Jenkins, and he takes a called strike 2. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Throw over to first, runner back standing. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. At the plate now, Andy Budd, and he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at him.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at. And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fred Dick. Runners on first with 1 down. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. 2 out with the man at first. Into the box now, Carl Morgan. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here now the 2-2 is a ball below the zone.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Heat lead it 11-5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. The 3-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. And a desperation throw there, but it's way late as he got himself an infield single.
Now batting, left fielder.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. None out, runners at first and second. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Danny Santana. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for Texas. They'll need better than that. Down 11-5. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, John Wayne. Now the 2-1. Is looked at for ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Nick Goody enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it
Number
is.
41, Nick Goody.
Into the box, Arthur Ayers, yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
To the plate now, Garrett Kennedy. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Three-two pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Ready for another chance. Number 14. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, John Jenkins. Fouled straight back. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
Standing in now, Andy Budd, and he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two and two. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game as the blowout continues. At the plate, Ryan, and it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Heat are out in front here, 15-5. Now to the plate, Todd Frazier. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Rougned Odor. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Last shot for the Rangers in this one, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Heat continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 15-5 is the final. The Heat took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 75 earns his first win of the season. Mike Minor permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes.